We want to give you the latest on the oil rig disaster off the Louisiana coast. This morning, Coast Guard officials say a third leak has been discovered, and the number and the amount of oil leaking into the ocean is not 1,000 gallons a day, as originally thought, but 5,000. CBS News correspondent Whit Johnson is in Robert, Louisiana this morning with the latest. Whit, we spoke with some folks in Tampa, Florida this morning who say they can smell the oil from there. This is going from bad to worse.
Yeah, Maggie, a huge concern. In fact, Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal is asking the federal government for additional resources to help clean up the spill. The big concern now is the mouth of the Mississippi River and the hundreds of species of wildlife that live there. The Coast Guard estimates 5 times as much oil has been spilling into the Gulf of Mexico than previously thought. That's based on aerial surveys and other information from the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration.
While BP believes, and we believed, and established a 1,000 barrel per day estimate of what is leaking from the well, NOAA experts believe the output can be as much as 5,000 barrels.
The new estimate comes as officials from BP, which leases the well, announced the discovery of a third leak located upstream from 2 previous ones.
We do not believe this changes the amount currently estimated to be released.
The 2,100 square mile slick, now bigger than the state of Delaware, is some 20 miles offshore, but could reach the Gulf Coast by Friday. On Wednesday, crews conducted a controlled burn in an effort to get rid of the thickest areas of oil. Corralled with fire-resistant booms into floating pools at least 2 millimeters thick, then towed away from the rest of the slick and set on fire. What's left is a hardened tar ball, which is then easily scooped up with a net. The decision to burn some of the oil came after crews operating submersible robots failed to activate a shutoff device that would cap the flow of oil on the sea bottom 5,000 feet below.
We're open to all ideas. We're reaching out across the oil and gas industry to find additional ideas and ways to do this, because we're progressing this absolutely as fast as we can.
At this point, the Coast Guard has no estimate as to how long it could take to get this leak under control. BP is trying several different techniques, including drilling a new well, a relief well, next to the original blowout site, in hopes to relieve some pressure. They could start that as early as today. Maggie?
Whit Johnson in Robert, Louisiana. Thanks, Whit.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.